And welcome to Vicky Kazee Hollyfield Softball Complex here at Carson-Newman University for the third game on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Here in Jefferson City, Tennessee, the West Virginia Yellow Jackets taking on the King Tornado out of Bristol, Tennessee. Moments away from the first pitch. Emily Walker in the circle for the West Virginia Yellow Jackets. First pitch delivered, called strike. Second one from Walker in the turf here. Count is 1-1. Aaron Foster leading off this afternoon for the King Tornado. Walker sets, delivers. As strike two. Brushes the outside corner. Second game of the afternoon for both of these teams. Each one looking for their first win on the day. Long fly ball for Foster. Running snag by West Virginia's center fielder, Emily Clark. One down here for West Virginia to start the game. Haley Dye now up for the King Tornado. Dye hitting .435 on the season. The pitch. Dye watches it.
Sierra Rogers, please report to the press box. Sierra Rogers, the press box.
That's strike two for Dye. Both of these teams fell to the Eagles earlier this afternoon. Carson-Newman improving on the season. 12-2. Pitch just high for Dye. 2-2, 1 out, top of the first here this afternoon in Jefferson City. Walker delivers, Dye swings and misses. Strike 3. 2 out here for the Yellow Jackets early in the first inning. Up to bat now for the Tornado. Number 22, Carly Turner. She's hitting .381 on the season. 8 runs, 8 hits. Walker delivers. Low and away for ball 1. Walker's a senior from Man, West Virginia. She delivers again. And Dye watches that one go by for strike 1. Dye practice swing, steps in, and waits. Dye hacks at that one, fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strike, 2 out. Top of the first. King with some hard work today. They just finished up against the host Eagles. A long afternoon for the King Tornado just down the street, up I-81 in Bristol, Virginia. Turner flies shallow right field, and that'll put the Tornado away for the top half of the first. Three up, 3 down for Emily Walker, the senior out of Man, West Virginia. Yellow Jackets huddling on the sideline before they take their swings. And the Tornado take the field. Nicole Counts taking the circle for the King Tornado. She's got an ERA of 7.93. 15 innings pitched. She's given up 24 hits, 19 runs. 17 of those earned, 7 walks, 6 strikeouts. Opposing average, .338. And the first pitch from Nicole Counts. High and away for ball 1. Swung on, hit. That one's going to drop into left field. Emily Clark round second, headed to third. Throw in. She stands up safely for a triple. Emily Clark, a sophomore, hails from Corona, California. Playing center field today for the West Virginia Yellow Jackets. Counts looks in, wheels and deals. Strike 1. So 1 batter up, and the Yellow Jackets are already threatening here in the bottom of the first. Abby Lloyd now, she's playing third today, number 22. Batting .200 on the season. Pitch in, pitch outside for ball one. Counts 1-2 for Lloyd. Counts Wines, throws. Ground ball up the middle. Fielded. That's close. Lloyd safe after the low throw from the shortstop. Tinsley Thompson didn't quite have a good handle on it and hustled to rush the throw. Carly Turner scooped it, but it was not in time. That did score a run on the fielder's choice. West Virginia, the Yellow Jackets, are now up 1-0. Lindsey Ferris now up for the Yellow Jackets. Sophomore's hitting a whopping .643 to start the season. Counts 1-2. Delivers, that one's fouled back and away into the crowd here at the Vic. One and two for Ferris. Sophomore digs in, takes a look at it, but the ball's down and away. Counts Wines, delivers. Ground ball back to the pitcher. She helps herself out. And Ferris goes down. For those of you keeping score at home, that's a 1-3 putout. But it does advance the runner. Lloyd is now standing on second. So West Virginia is still threatening here in the bottom of the first. Emma Ruth, the first baseman, watches that one go by. Next pitch down in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 out. 1 on, 1 run in for each for it. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. And that's ball 4. Ruth draws the walk. That's her first walk of the season. Casey Murphy, number 5, playing right field this afternoon. A long day. We've been playing softball here at the Vic since this morning. This is the third game. Line to second. So that'll be 2 out. But that does move the runner. Lloyd now standing on third. Runners in scoring position for West Virginia. 2 on, 2 out. Number 6, Torrey Lambert now at the plate. Lambert hitting .375. Counts having trouble finding the strike zone this afternoon. Virginia gets on the board. Yellow Jackets up 1-0. We'll be right back here on the Carson-Newman Eagle Sports Network. And welcome back to the Vic here at Carson-Newman University in Jefferson City, Tennessee, for a matchup between the King Tornado out of Bristol, Tennessee, and West Virginia State University. I'm Kyle Benjamin alongside a host of Eagle softball players who have just taken off their uniforms and come upstairs to help us out on the call today. Junior Lauren Lawson at the plate for the Tornado. Takes that one looking. Walker's pitch. Oh, and 2 for Lawson. And she swings at strike 3. Good for Walker, who in the early part of the season has an ERA of 42. Yes, not 4.2, 42. West Virginia State 1-5 on the season. That pitch fouled away. Samantha Helms, senior. She's hitting .214. And it is still early in the season. Walker Wines pitches. And Helms fouls it away. Helms is a senior from Richland, Indiana. Transfer in from Frontier Community College. Playing left field this afternoon for the Tornado. Walker Wines delivers, fouled away. Helms stays alive, 1-2, the count. Helms 214 on the season, 14 at bats, 3 runs, 3 hits. Walker deals, and Helms fouls it away. Helms battling here on the top of the second. Not quite Chamber of Commerce weather here this afternoon in Jefferson City. Beautiful blue sky, but it is a balmy 47 degrees, wind blowing out of the northwest, straight through from home to center. And Helms goes down swinging. Tinsley Thompson now up. Thompson playing shortstop for the Tornado. Batting 190 on the season so far. Thompson, a sophomore from Gallatin, Tennessee. Station Camp High School grad. Thompson watches that one, low and in from Walker. Walker again having trouble finding the strike zone. That one low and away. Good plate discipline from Thompson. Tinsley waits. Swings, hits that one off the handle into the bullpen on the visitor sideline here. Count 2-2, 2 on, no on. King has not had a base runner yet this afternoon. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second. Thompson fouls another one away. She stays alive. Rings off the top of the press box here at the Vic. Walker looks in. Wines delivers. Tinsley connects, but that one's going to be snagged by the West Virginia right fielder, Casey Murphy. So 3 up, 3 down again for the King Tornado. They are having trouble getting their bats going this afternoon. They threatened briefly in the mid-afternoon matchup against the host Carson-Newman Eagles, but King not feeling it right now. Thompson's going to lead things off here for the West Virginia State Yellow Jackets in the bottom of the second. Thompson hitting .250 on the season. 4 at bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 3 walks, a .571 on base percentage, and she's stolen 1 base on 1 attempt. Nicole Counts delivers to Thompson. For ball 1. Thompson, a lefty, takes that one for strike 1. Counts a 7.93 ERA. She's got 1 win, 1 loss. And throws strike 2. Thompson hitting .600 when she leads off an inning. And then takes called strike 3. That is Nicole Counts' 7th strikeout on the season. And then throws the very next pitch into the brand new turf here at the Vic. Softball complex here at Carson-Newman underwent some renovations in the offseason. That one chopped to short. Fielded by Thompson and scooped by Carly Turner. Great play by Turner to get the out there. Up now for West Virginia, number 7, Laila Mendoza, playing second base today. Mendoza hitting .250 on the season. 2 hits, 1 run, 1 ribby. Counts, wheels, and delivers. And that is ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 out. Bottom of the second. And Mendoza swings at the changeup delivered by Counts. Counts looks in and delivers another strike. Mendoza waits. Counts delivers. And Counts gets another one looking. Counts, after a bit of a rocky start to start the game, has an electric second inning. Ground out and 2 strikeouts. Not only 2 strikeouts, 2 backwards Ks. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the Eagle Sports Network. Walker ready. Looks down at her wrist. Looks at her coach. Back at her wrist, back at the plate. We have paused as Peyton Day, the catcher, steps out of the batter's box. Day back in. She waits. Pitch delivered inside. Ball one. Walker delivers. Day pops it up. That one's going to fall. A little confusion there for the West Virginia Yellow Jackets on who was going to get it. Day stands up into second. And ball just dropped between the right fielder and the second baseman. A little miscommunication there. So King now threatening. Runner in scoring position in the top of the third. Up now for the Tornado. Number 4, Brianna Harbin.
You gonna do it? You gonna do it? Are you serious? Stop. What are you gonna major in?
Harbin, a senior out of Brownsburg, Indiana, transfer from Chippewa College. Harbin ground ball at first, fielded by Ruth. She jogs over and tags the bag for out number 1, but that does advance the runner.
That's so nuts. It's crazy, but whatever. Here you are. Good job, Bree.
Peyton Day now standing on third, and the Tornado looking to score a run. Number 6, Porter waits. He's got a bit of a Chuck Knobloch-esque stance there, very low in the batter's box. And that pitch from Counts goes high. 1 on, 1 out. Line drive right. Ooh, that was close. Lined it right to the shortstop. Day able to dive back to third. That could have been a bang-bang play for the West Virginia Yellow Jackets, but heads-up base running by Peyton Day. Center fielder Erin Foster now. She grounds one up the left field line. That rolls all the way to the wall, mishandled by the left fielder. She's around third. Going to be close. And into third safely is Erin Foster. That scores a run. Peyton Dye comes home. And the King Tornado now on the board. All tied up here, 1-1 in the top of the third. 2 outs for King. Number 2, Haley Dye up at the plate. The Tornado celebrating. They're doing some sort of dance known only to them. The Carson-Newman Eagle softball players giggling at me, but I am not up to date on what the kids are doing these days. If it's not on Coco Melon, I have no idea. So Erin Foster for the Tornado standing on third. She's crouched down ready to sprint home at the earliest opportunity. Dye up at the plate.
All right, yeah, for sure.
Dye calls time. Well, gamesmanship being played here in the top of the third. Dye's got 1 foot on the batter's box line. She whoa! Lines it foul right at her teammate standing on third. Foster has to dance out of the way. Dye waits, counts, delivers. Walker delivers. Fouled out of play. And I think that was not caught. Hard to see here from the press box. Was not caught, I am told. So that's strike 2 now after Dye fouls 2 away. Emily Walker looks in. She winds, delivers. And that one bounces foul again. So Dye continues to have life. Dye hitting .417 on the season. Struck out in her first at bat. But has 10 hits on the season so far. 1 on, 2 out. And that pitch outside for ball 1. Dye waits. Walker deciding what to do. Swung on, grounded, slow roller to second. And that will do it for the Tornado here in the top of the third. Laila Mendoza fields that one. Flips it to Emma Ruth to end the inning. There's a whole host of activities happening here on the campus of Carson-Newman University this afternoon. This is the third of 3 softball games. Carson-Newman Eagles beach volleyball team in action. The women's basketball team playing right now. Baseball also playing. And then at 4 o'clock this afternoon, the men's basketball team tips off. 8 games today. Lots to do and see if you're in Jefferson City. And if you're watching from home, thanks for joining us. I'm Kyle Benjamin, alongside some Eagle softball players who have come up after their win this afternoon to help out. Pitch from Counts, swung on and missed. Emily Clark tried the swinging bunt. Clark bats left. That one bounces in the dirt. Clark hitting .182 on the season. 1 hit, 1 run in her first at bat today. She started off the game with a triple. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Bottom of the third for the West Virginia State Yellow Jackets. Clark swings and misses, but that one's in the dirt, so Kings got to make a little extra effort to put that one away. Peyton Day scoops it and delivers to Turner at first. Pitch that one outside. for Nicole Counts. 3 strikeouts on the day for Counts. Oh, line drive up the first base line, snagged by Carly Turner up on her tippy toes. Great grab by Turner. Two out for the Tornado here in the bottom of the third. Game all knotted at 1. Fair ball up the left field line as Ferris cruises into second. Lawson dove for it. She couldn't quite make it, and that ball skipped just inside the left field line. Some question as to whether or not that actually was a fair ball, but the home plate umpire seemed to think so. And so Ferris is standing on second. Runner in scoring position. 2 outs for the Yellow Jackets. Ruth now at the plate. Counts, delivers, ball high. And Ferris trots back to second. The West Virginia Yellow Jackets making their own version of Baby Shark happen. They're lined up on the fence, clapping and laughing. Swung on, chopped foul for strike 2. Emma Ruth, the senior, bats right, hitting .267. Counts, delivers, called strike 3. And that will put the Yellow Jackets away for that half of the inning. Left a runner stranded. Game still tied at 1. We'll take a quick break and be right back on the Eagles Sports Network. We're back here on the Eagle Sports Network. I'm Kyle Benjamin, calling the action this afternoon between the King Tornado of Bristol, Tennessee and the West Virginia University Yellow Jackets. Emily Walker still in the circle for West Virginia. Walker wheels and delivers outside for ball 1. Number 22, Turner, up at the plate for the Tornado. She's playing first base today. Had a great snag to prevent a run in the last half inning. Turner looks in and takes ball 2. Walker looking for some direction from her coach. Down at a wristband now, selects her pitch, wheels and deals. And Turner takes a major hack at it and fouls that one away. Ball bouncing into the King bullpen. Turner batting right, hits 7 strikeouts and 1 sac fly. Walker has thrown 45 pitches. And now steps back in and awaits the pitch. Walker delivers. Carly Turner standing on first. Acted like she was going to take off for second, but thought better of it. Two balls, 1 strike, no out. Top of the 4th here, all tied at 1. And Lawson fouls that one back into the fence. West Virginia and King rounding out the action here at Carson-Newman University, Vicky Kazee Hollyfield Softball Complex on its newly dedicated, brand new turf field. Lawson swings at a ball way outside and goes down. The wind has shifted direction here this afternoon. It's now blowing out of the northeast. It is a brisk late winter's day here in Jefferson City, Tennessee. Walker throws another one just a bit outside. Home plate umpire not very forgiving with the strike zone this afternoon. Walker delivers again. That one grounded to third for the and that one gets away. What should have been an easy 5-3 double play has just gone chaotic for West Virginia. That'll be scored as a throwing error. And Helms cruises into third. And that scores a run by King. Paige Scruggs let that one fly, and it ended up in right center field. So King takes a 2-1 lead, now with a runner on third, 1 out. Pop fly to first. Well, that won't do anything. And Tinsley Thompson walks back to the dugout. Runner on third for King, 2 out. Top of the 4th, and Peyton Day, the Carson-Newman transfer, up at the plate. Day waits. Walker delivers, down and away. Both of these teams looking for their first win on the afternoon. The host Eagles with 2 victories to start the action here. Off her hands. Day drops that one into shallow right field. She chopped at it, and I'm not even sure that hit the barrel. She might have taken it right off the grip. And that will score a run. So King now takes a 3-1 lead. 3 runs on 3 hits. 1 on, 2 out. Ball outside. Runner takes off. She's in there safe. Catcher Lambert with the short hop. And scooped by Lindsey Ferris. So Helms is standing on second. Ground ball to first, and that'll do it for the Tornado, but not after they put 2 on the board and take a 3-1 lead.
Yes, hey, yes. Feels so good. Here you go, Case. Here we go, 5. Here we go, babe. Here we go, 5. Yeah, Case. Yeah, Case.
Counts, delivers, called strike.
Good, you're good. Here we go, Case. Here we go, babe. Here we go.
Casey Murphy at the bat for the West Virginia State Yellow Jackets.
Here you go, Case. Here you go, Case.
Murphy bats right. She's hitting 125 on the season.
Good.
Grounded out to second on her first plate appearance. Counts gets ready to deliver her 48th pitch of the afternoon.
Good.
That one a bit high and away, which is what Counts is favoring today. Just about everything the righty delivers is high and away.
Yeah, Case.
Murphy digs in. She waits. Check swing. The ump's thinking about it. Grounded out to short. Her first time up.
Here you go, Torrey.
Murphy standing on first for West Virginia. 1 stolen base on the season. And has scored 2 runs. That is a line drive at the wall, off the wall, over the wall for a home run. Well, how about that? Looked like it was going to clip the top of the wall, and I think it bounced off the Kings center fielder and over the fence. It's about 220 straight away center here at the Vic, and that ball was hit all at 219 feet, and then got a little bit of a assist from the center fielder. And just like that, West Virginia has answered, and the game is tied to 3. Another fly ball. Oh, this one same spot, and the center, and she makes the grab that time. Foster for West Virginia, or for King, been tested twice just now. The senior center fielder having herself an inning. Counts on the rubber. She wheels and deals. Ball chopped to second. Harbin snags it and flips it to Turner for the out. Mendoza for West Virginia at the plate, hitting 222 today. She's struck out in her first appearance. She was caught looking. Counts, delivers, that one down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Bottom of the 4th here in Jefferson City.
Here we go.
West Virginia 3 runs on 3 hits. The King Tornado, 3 runs on 4 hits. And Mendoza draws the walk. West Virginia's head coach Matty Best likes that. Emily Clark now at the plate for West Virginia. Clark hitting 167, chops that one to second. Snagged by Harbin, flip to Turner, and that'll do it for West Virginia. But not before they put 2 on the board. All tied at 3 here at the Vic at Carson-Newman University in Jefferson City, Tennessee. We will be right back on the Eagles Sports Network. We're back here on the Eagles Sports Network. I'm Kyle Benjamin calling the action this afternoon from the Vic Softball Complex here in Jefferson City, Tennessee. Emily Walker winds and deals again for called strike 2. At bat, the second baseman, Delaney Porter for the King Tornado. Porter hitting 143 on the year. The season is still young. Top of the 5th, 1-1, the count. King 3, West Virginia 3. Porter swings and drops one into left center. Scooped by Scruggs, and that'll hold Porter to a single. Erin Foster, the center fielder, now up at bat. In the first inning, she flied out to left, and then in her second plate appearance, hit a triple and drove in a run. Emily Walker delivers to Porter. I'm sorry, Foster delivers to Foster. For ball 1. 1 on, no out. Tied at 3 here in the top of the 5th. Foster takes a big cut at it for strike 1. Emily Walker now into the 60s with her pitch count. That was her 61st pitch of the afternoon. Both of these teams playing their second game on this beautiful Saturday here in Jefferson City, Tennessee. She bunts, and a diving snag by the pitcher. Walker helping herself out there with a great extension and phenomenal play. After Foster tried to bunt, and she hit it straight up. But that will happen from time to time. 1 on, 1 out, all tied at 3 here in the top of the 5th. King Tornado at the plate. Haley Dye waits for the pitch, swings and chops it foul down the left field line. So that'll send Delaney Porter, who was a little unsure what to do. She thought it was a fair ball. But Porter crosses the diamond back to first. Previously for Dye, she struck out and grounded out. To second, that pitch gets away, but it bounced with enough force back into play that Porter decided it was safer just to stay where she was. And probably needs a beat after legging it all the way to third. Walker delivers, and that one is fouled away. Dye takes a big hack at it, and that one drops into the stands. Here at Vicky Kazee Hollyfield Softball Complex. Brand new turf here at the Vic for the Carson-Newman University Eagles. That pitch nicked Dye, so she'll trot down to first. That moves Porter to second. And the Tornado with 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Although Coach Best for West Virginia has some thoughts, and the umpires are now conferring. Umpires deciding that Dye would have to return to the plate. I'm not entirely sure what the call was. But up here, we all thought she got clipped by the pitch.
Thank you.
Let's turn the crowd mic up and see if we can hear what they're talking about. And now Cochran from King wants to have a word with the umpire. As would I. I'm also confused. Dye with her hand on her helmet in confusion. She's not quite sure what to do. West Virginia standing around looking. And Cochran pats his batter on the helmet and walks back to the coach's box here on the third base side. So Dye steps back in. Porter on first. That one's chopped to third, mishandled. And Dye with the successful at bat, although that one will be ruled an error on Lloyd. Ball had some backspin and Lloyd couldn't handle it. So runners on first and second. And Carly Turner now up at the plate. And it looks like head coach Maddie Best of West Virginia is getting ready to make a sub. So number 2 for West Virginia is now taking the spot at third. That is Emma Ruth. Emma Ruth is a senior from California, Redwood High School. And she has stepped in here in the top of the 5th. West Virginia has made a couple adjustments defensively, and we will get to that in a minute. West Virginia has made a pitching change as well. Autumn Thompson now in the circle. Autumn Thompson throws it low and away. Two on, 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Thompson delivers outside for ball 2. Turner flew out to right her first time up. Hit a single in the 4th inning. 391 on the season. 9 hits, 9 runs, 5 ribbies. That one low and outside for ball 3. Count 3-1, 1 out. 2 on for the King Tornado here in the top of the 5th. Turner steps in. She awaits the pitch from Thompson. Thompson delivers. Turner swings and misses. Full count. 2 on, 1 out. Turner takes a big swing, fouls it away, stays alive. Fly ball, right field side, and out of play. Murphy couldn't get there. The ball bounces away, and she takes a minute to grab it while we reset things up here and try to get a handle on West Virginia's personnel moves.
Oh, yeah!
So number 11, Emily Moore, is now playing first. Autumn Thompson handling the pitching duties here in the top of the 5th. And now the bases are loaded. Thompson can't get the job done. And Turner survives a very lengthy at-bat and draws the walk. That is her 2nd walk of the season. Bases loaded for the King Tornado here in the top of the 5th. As Lawson comes up. Lawson 2 strikeouts on the day, and that pitch low and away. Lawson just needs to put it in play here to score a run for King. Lauren Lawson bats right. 353 on the season. 6 hits, 3 runs, 6 RBIs, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Pitch delivered, fouled away. Chelsea Autumn Thompson, sophomore from Ridgeview, West Virginia out of Sherman High School. 5'6", throws left, hits left. Delivers inside. Not enough inside, though, to not be a called strike. All right, we've got the scoring sorted here at the moment. The junior Lawson looks for the pitch. Pitch delivered, low and away. Count is now 3-2. So 3-2, 1 out. Bases juiced for the King Tornado here in the top of the 5th. Coach Jake Cochran very excited, but wanting his team to stay settled and see what's going on. Telling them to look out for the fly ball. West Virginia looks collectively down at the wristbands. Pitch delivered, fouled away. Cochran has to dance and jive and get out of the way of that one. A lot happening here in the 5th inning. This was a quiet game for a bit, and then all of a sudden the bats have come alive for both sides. Lawson has struck out twice today already, but she hits .375 with runners in scoring position, and boy, does she have those in spades right now. This is her first at bat on the season with the bases loaded. So let's see if she can answer. Lawson waits. Pitch delivered. She connects in a big way. That one is gone, folks. All the way. She got a hold of that. It has landed in midfield of the adjacent soccer complex here on the campus of Carson-Newman University, and King has busted this one wide open. So a grand slam for Lauren Lawson. First at bat of the season with the bases loaded, and she hits a grand slam. West Virginia looking to regroup this afternoon. They are making more defensive substitutions. New pitcher for West Virginia, Emily Walker, number 10, who started the game, is back now in the circle. So whatever defensive change Coach Maddie Best for West Virginia hoped to pull off there with the mid-inning dance did not play out. And King now with a 7-3 lead. 7 runs on 6 hits. 4 of those coming on one swing of the bat by number 5, Lauren Lawson, who's playing third base for the King Tornado this afternoon. Number 20, Samantha Helms, watches that one drift outside. This is Walker's 85th pitch coming up. And Helms pops that one to center. That was just a very long out for the West Virginia Yellow Jackets. Snagged by Clark. That's 2 out. King, though, has done some serious damage already. Tinsley Thompson, the shortstop, waits for the pitch. Walker winds and delivers. Low and inside. Shoe top height for Thompson. Ball 1. The King Tornado dugout has come alive here this afternoon. Thompson connects. Hits that one off the wall over the head of the center fielder. She scoops it, though. This is going to be close. And Thompson slides into second safely. Great play by Clark to try to get it in. Played the hop perfect, but Thompson with the double. And it's her second double of the season. The sophomore Tinsley Thompson from Gallatin, Tennessee, and Station Camp High School playing shortstop today. So King now threatening again. Pitch right down the pipe for strike 1. As the catcher, Peyton Day, looks to add to the carnage here in the top of the 5th. Day kicks and watches as Walker's pitch is called for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. If you're just joining us, King has cracked this one open after a grand slam midway through the top of the 5th. Walker rocks and delivers. That one's low and outside. King warming up just like the temperatures. The wind has died down. And so it is a pleasant mid-February afternoon here in Jefferson City, Tennessee. That pitch high and away. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 out, top of the 5th. King Tornado up 7-3. 7 runs on 7 hits. And Day looks at strike 2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. See if Emily Walker can limit the damage here in the top of the 5th. Walker delivers. Day swings and fouls that one away, so she'll get at least 1 more pitch this at bat. King with a runner in scoring position. Tinsley Thompson, the shortstop, standing on second base after a double off the base of the wall. Day waits. Walker now about to deliver her 90th pitch of the afternoon. She rocks and fires. Ground ball down the left field line and foul. Day lives to see another. 3 straight foul balls. Four straight foul balls. That one bounces off the top of the press box here. Day is making Walker work for it. And Walker was able to get the job done as Day takes a big swing for strike number 3. That'll do it here in the top of the 5th, but not until King put 4 on the board, courtesy of a grand slam by Lauren Lawson. King up 7-3 here at the Vic. Earlier today, the new turf was dedicated and is a beautiful complex here, artificial front to back, and a lovely large Carson-Newman logo in center field. King Tornado take the field. Number 10, Nicole Counts, returns to the circle with a healthy lead now in hand. Counts thrown 65 pitches today. It's given up 1 home run, 1 triple, 1 single. She's got 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 4 innings pitched today. On the season, though, she's 1-1, 19 innings pitched, giving up 27 hits, 22 runs, 20 of them earned, 10 walks, 10 Ks, 2 doubles, 3 triples, and 2 home runs. Emily Moore of the West Virginia Yellow Jackets with her first at-bat of the game. She was one of the platoon of substitutions last half inning for the Yellow Jackets. Counts, delivers, ball 2. So Moore, even though she just is into the game, is showing some patience. She is crowded the top of the batter's box. Very wide stance for Moore. Counts, looks in, delivers for strike 2. Moore tried to check her swing, and the officials here decided that did not happen. Moore hitting 167 on the season. Counts pitch low and away. Full count, 3-2. Moore, the first batter this half inning for the West Virginia Yellow Jackets, who now trail 7-3. And that is ball 4. So Emily Moore draws the walk. 1 runner on. Counts, delivers. Ball fouled away. Excellent grab by King Tornado head coach Jake Cockrum. He barehanded it. That will sting. Pitch gets away from Day, and Moore will trot into second. So West Virginia threatening early. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, runner on second for the West Virginia Yellow Jackets. Lindsey Ferris waits, swings high, line drive, and that's going to turn 2. Tinsley Thompson, after she hit a massive double in the last half inning, leaps and grabs that one and then flips it to Harbin for the double play. Not a whole lot more could have done about that one. She was in between a rock and a hard place. That was hit hard, and Thompson made a great play. Counts, addresses the plate, delivers. Chopper to third, fielded cleanly, and legged out. That was a bang-bang play. But Ruth had on the Jets and got there in time. Pitch outside. Casey Murphy now at the plate playing right field this afternoon. And she grounds one up the left field line. There's a play at third. She's in safe. So Ruth makes it from first to third on that ground ball. Murphy walks into second. And the Yellow Jackets now have runners in scoring position. They're in the bottom of the fifth. They're looking to cut into King's 4-run lead. Number 6, Torrey Lambert now at the plate. Lambert behind the dish this afternoon. The sophomore watches that one drift outside. Turner gives her pitcher a bit of an encouragement. Counts has thrown 70 this afternoon. Trying to hold the lead. Lambert takes a big hack at it. 1 ball, 2 strike, 2 out, 2 on for the West Virginia Yellow Jackets. King Tornado currently leads 7-3. Counts delivers. That ball chopped back to first. Counts is going to field it. Flips it to Turner, and that'll put West Virginia away in their half of the fifth. They left 2 stranded, and they trail the King Tornado 7-3. We'll be right back on the Eagle Sports Network. Walker's first pitch of the inning, high and away. to Harbin. Harbin, the lefty, watches that one sail wide. Walker delivers. Harbin swings for strike one. Harbin 0-2 on the day. Tries to bunt, but that one not in a position to make contact. Count 3-2. No on, no out. Bottom of the fifth. King Tornado 7-3 against the West Virginia Yellow Jackets. That ball gets away from the catcher. And Emily Walker walks back into the circle to try again. Harbin at the plate. Playing right field for the King Tornado today. Waits. Swings and misses. So Walker puts the first one down. Harbin heads back to the dugout. Walker delivers that pitch high and outside. Porter playing second for King today. Waits for the pitch. Yellow Jackets check their wristbands. Walker delivers. Walker delivers again. That one high and inside. For ball three. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 out. That'll be ball 4. For number 6, Delaney Porter, she draws the walk. King with a runner on first to start the top of the 6th. Aaron Foster, the center fielder, now at the plate. Foster, a senior. That pitch gets away. And Porter will cruise into second. So we'll score that one a wild pitch. And now King looking to add to their lead with a runner in scoring position. 1 on, no out. 1 ball, no strikes. And Foster waits. Coils, swings. Sounded like she made contact, but that one fielded cleanly by West Virginia's catcher, Ruth. That one popped way foul. 1 ball, 2 strike, 1 out. Aaron Foster takes a practice swing, steps in, taps the plate, and waits. And that'll do it for Aaron Foster. So 2 out now in the top of the 5th for the King Tornado. They've got a runner on second, though, looking to add to their 7-3 lead. Haley Dye now waits for the pitch from Emily Walker. Walker's pitch just outside. That pitch high to Dye. And Porter still standing on second. 2 balls, no strike, 2 out here in the top of the 6th. Haley Dye Jr. has been hitting .435 coming into this afternoon. Dye hails from Bristol, Virginia. John Battle High School grad. Alma mater of my father-in-law. Random trivia for you this afternoon. So Dye going to one of the hometown universities in the Bristol area. King University just on the other side of the state line. Just up I-81 here from Jefferson City. Dye with a big swing, fouls that one back. It'll be strike 2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on second. And is Delaney Porter, the junior from Franklin, Tennessee. Home of NASCAR champion Darrell Waltrip. Well, it's the second time this afternoon that Haley Dye has leaned in on the pitch and the umpires decided to call her out. Caught her on the elbow. Head coach Jake Cockrum wants an explanation. But that leaves 1 runner stranded. And King's getting ready to take the field for the bottom half of the 6th. King leads this one 7-3. The West Virginia Yellow Jackets looking to get something started. Chip into the lead. They held the lead for a bit, and then King rallied back. King has scored 4 unanswered so far. It was tied at 1 heading into the 4th. King put 2 on the board. West Virginia answered with 2. And the big play of the day came in the 5th inning. King with a grand slam to blow this one open. Nicole Counts comes back out in the bottom of the 6th for King. King huddles in the circle. They feel this one is within reach this afternoon. King already lost one today to the host Carson-Newman Eagles. Ground ball up the middle for Autumn Thompson of West Virginia. So West Virginia off to a fast start here in the bottom of the 6th. Thompson, who pitched earlier in the game, 6, 4, not quite 3. It is hard to turn a double play. But Thompson gave up the grand slam in the 5th inning. So Scruggs reaches. 1 on, 1 out. West Virginia trying to claw back here and stay in contention as this game winds down. King up 7-3. Counts wheels and deals. Off speed for strike 1. Counts taking her time. She looks in, gets the signal. Wines delivers. Nice frame by the catcher Day but no love from the home plate umpire. Scruggs for West Virginia. 2 plate appearances did it today. And has not reached. He grounded out to short and grounded out to second. Thompson standing on first has 1 stolen base and 1 run scored. I'm sorry, that's Scruggs standing on first. Emily Clark, the center fielder at the plate. Takes strike 1. A chance for Clark, getting louder out of the West Virginia dugout. She chops that one foul right off her hands. 1 ball, 2 strike, 2 out. Bottom of the 6th. King up 7-3. Counts, delivers again. That one not in the strike zone. 2 ball, 2 strike, 2 out. Shake your hats if you got them. Count selects her pitch. Rocks and delivers. That one low and inside to the left-hander. Clark hitting 154 on the year. Today, 3 at-bats. You get a triple in the first, struck out in the third, and grounded out to second in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul. Lawson laid out for it, but couldn't make the snag. As West Virginia coach Best scattered. It has been a long day for both of these teams. West Virginia started the day playing the Eagles. They did not win. And then King, this is the second of their 2 games. The Eagles beat them soundly earlier this afternoon. So both of these teams looking for their first win here in Jefferson City. The end of the Invitational. Counts, delivers. That one's in the dirt. Which is going to be a hard habit to break for anyone calling a game here at the softball complex because there's no longer dirt. It's all turf, freshly dedicated. Thanks in part to a generous donation from a friend of the university. But a beautiful facility and a beautiful day here in Jefferson City. Counts. This is her 89th pitch of the afternoon. That one bounces in. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. West Virginia with runners on first and second. They need at least 4 here. Counts, delivers. Chopped away. Emily Moore playing first base for West Virginia this afternoon. She walked in the 5th. Chops that one foul down the first base line. So she'll get 1 more chance. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Bottom of the 6th. The West Virginia Yellow Jackets wearing black and gold here. That one chopped to third. Should be an easy out to end the inning. Fielded cleanly by Lawson. She steps on the bag. Scruggs has nowhere to go. And West Virginia does not answer. We're headed to the top of the 7th here at the Hollyfield Softball Complex in Jefferson City, Tennessee. King will take the field at least once more. Does not look like there will be any defensive changes for West Virginia this afternoon, as King gets ready to take what could be their last at bat. King Tornado up 7-3 heading into the top of the 7th. 7 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors for King. West Virginia 3 runs on 5 hits and 2 errors. He left on base. It's a hard way to win some games if you leave 8 stranded. Walker returns to the circle for West Virginia. She has thrown 120 pitches so far this afternoon. Turner waits, and she'll take ball 1. Turner playing first this afternoon. Hails from Springfield, Ohio. She's a transfer from Wright State University. Pitch number 2 is high. Walker looks down at her wristband. She rocks. She winds. Delivers. Knee high for ball 3. Turner waits for the pitch. And wait she shall for ball 4. Trots down to first. So King now with 1 on here in the top of the 7th. Turner flew out to left, hit a single, and walked in the 5th, and she walked again in the 7th. And Turner now will be replaced at first by number 15, Chelsea Sams. Sams, a junior from Bluff City, Tennessee, and Sullivan East High School. Pop fly to short. Into the sun, but a nice snag for the first out. Lindsey Ferris with the grab. Ferris staring into the afternoon sun here, but was able to make the play. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Runner takes off. Here's the throw. And she's in there. Oh, she is not in there. She looks safe from all of us up here in the press box, but the umpire says she didn't make it in time. A risky play and a risky call with a big lead like this, but you're trying to add to it and put them away. So Lambert guns down her first of the day. Two out now for King. Take a brief pause here as we try to figure out what the count is. The infield umpire wasn't paying attention, and the home plate umpire has lost count, and things have gone off the rails a bit here this afternoon. We're going to step away for a brief minute. We'll be back when action resumes. After a brief conference, we've returned to action. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Top of the 7th. Pitch is high from Walker. Walker thrown 125 this afternoon. Giving up 7 hits on 7 runs. 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. Big swing by Helms. Helms 0 for 3 on the day. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. No runners on for King. Fouled away by Helms. Helms waits. Moore delivers. Walker delivers, sorry. And Emily Moore and Emily Walker. Numbers 11 and number 10. Right next to each other on our scoring software. Here's the pitch. Swings at the low ball, fly ball to right field. Handled cleanly by Murphy. And that puts King away in the top of the 7th. So West Virginia comes up their last chance at the moment. In the bottom of the 7th, they need at least 4 to extend this game. 5 will do it. King huddles. And it looks like Cochran's going to make some changes. Tells the umpire he's got 2 subs, so we'll see what King does here to try to put this one away this afternoon. Counts returns to the circle. She looks to try to close this one out. Turner's at first, Thompson at short. Lawson at third. And Porter is at second, so no infield defensive changes. Day still behind the plate. Counts delivers her first pitch strike. To number 4, Lindsey Ferris. Ferris watches that one drift wide. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Bottom of the 7th. West Virginia needs to score some runs here. Ground ball up the middle, so that's a good start. Lindsey Ferris with the single to start the inning. Ferris on the season, West Virginia's most prolific hitter. She was hitting .643 coming into this afternoon. West Virginia has only played 6 games thus far, but still, that is impressive. Thompson can't handle the chopper. And Emma Ruth is safely aboard. So that one will go in the scorebook as an error for the shortstop, Tinsley Thompson. So West Virginia threatening. They got 2 on, no out. Pitch out, called strike. So Counts up in the count. And number 5, Wilson, The second baseman watches that one drift. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 on, no out for West Virginia. They're down 4 in the top of the 7th. And a great play by Thompson to knock it down, but the ball got away from her, and she couldn't get the out. But she kept a run from scoring. Oh boy, this one's getting interesting. West Virginia, the tying run is at the plate. Bases loaded, no outs. And King will huddle in the circle. They don't have anybody warming in the bullpen, so I imagine that Counts will stay in the game. Head coach Jake Cochran giving his ladies a pep talk. King has had chances here in the bottom of the 7th. That's a hard position to play here at the Vic Softball Complex, because on the left side of the infield, you're staring into the late afternoon sun. Thompson with a great diving stab to keep that ball in the infield. Pitches on, pitches low. It's blocked out in front by the catcher Day. So Counts taking her time. Wheels and deals for strike 2. She sent that one right down the middle. That'll score a couple runs. Ball goes all the way to the wall. That'll score 3. A bases clearing double. By number 6, Torrey Lambert of West Virginia has brought the Yellow Jackets within 1 in the bottom of the 7th. And now Coach Matty Best wants to make some more changes. Number 33, Autumn Thompson, is getting ready to step to the plate, and I wouldn't be surprised if a pinch runner steps in for Lambert. So number 8, Kerrigan Moore, now trots into second. Moore, the pinch runner. West Virginia looking to add some speed to the base path to try to tie this one up. Things have gotten interesting here all of a sudden. Autumn Thompson, who gave up the go-ahead grand slam in the 5th, now at the plate. Runner takes off. Ball bounces. And Kerrigan Moore will advance to third. So the tying run is now at third. The winning run at the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike for Nicole Counts. Chops to second. Fielded cleanly. By Thompson. Thompson to Turner for the out. A winning run at the plate for West Virginia. Here's the pitch. Bounces off the umpire. The ball gets away. The tying run is across the plate. That ball hit the dirt, hit the umpire's face mask, and the catcher Day couldn't find it. Kerrigan Moore comes across, and now it's all tied up at 7 here in the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball all the way to the warning track. Paige Scruggs could not close it out. Snagged by Helms, though, in center. I'm sorry, snagged by Porter, who's playing center. Foster. We'll get it right eventually. That one's fouled away. Counts on the rubber. Wines delivers. That ball grounded up the middle. Winning run now on first. Number 7, Laila Mendoza with the base hit here late in the going. Emily Clark up to bat. Clark, the center fielder, a sophomore. No pressure, Clark. Steps and swings and fouls that one away. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Tied at 7 in the bottom of the 7th. King had a 7-3 lead headed into this inning, and West Virginia has put 4 on the board. Pitch from counts low and away. Laila Mendoza, the winning run on first. Pitch number 4 fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nicole Counts trying to get out of this jam and give King another opportunity. Here's the pitch. Chopper back to first. That'll do it. We are headed to the 8th. West Virginia had a chance, and they couldn't capitalize. They left the winning run on first. So we're going to reset quickly here at the Vic on the Carson-Newman University campus, and we'll be right back. So King's got a runner on second, the go-ahead runner on second in the top of the 8th. As Tinsley Thompson takes a big swing at it. Emily Walker still in the circle for West Virginia. Walker doing yeoman's work today. She's thrown at least 124 pitches. And we'll throw one more. That ball low and in the turf. One ball, 2 strikes, no out. Runner on second. That ball grounded to second for the 4-3 putout. Tinsley Thompson grounds to second. Fielded cleanly by Mendoza. And flipped to number 11, Emily Moore. So King's now got a runner on third. And Peyton Day, the catcher, is at the plate. Samantha Helms, your runner on third for the King Tornado. She's representing the go-ahead run here in the top of the 8th. Day with a big hack and fouls that one into the seats. Pitch high for ball 1 in this at bat. Walker looks at her wristband. Rocks back and fires. That ball popped up and out of play. So Day will get another chance. Day waits. Go ahead run on third. And that'll do it. That'll knock in the run. Day with a shot into left center. She cruises into second, clapping as she goes. So King now up 8-7. See if they can add to it and then hold West Virginia. Day, the Carson-Newman transfer, very pleased with herself. That was a solid hit. Harbin, the right fielder, now at the plate. Brianna Harbin, a senior. Takes that pitch for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, top of the 8th. The King Tornado are now up 8-7 after West Virginia scored 4 in the bottom of the 7th to tie it up. Walker winds and delivers. Harbin check swing, called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Harbin waits, rocks back, and watches that one drift outside. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Shadows are getting longer here at the Vic as the day creeps to an end. That pitch outside for ball 4. So King now with 2 runners on and 1 out. They've got a 1-run lead in extras. Walker looks down. She kicks and fires. That ball was high and inside. Number 6, Porter, had that up under her chin. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 runners on. King up 8-7. In extras here this afternoon. And Walker's 4th pitch of this at bat ends up in the dirt. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner in scoring position for King. That pitch is high and away. So Porter digs back in. Pat on her shoulder. She waits the pitch. Walker delivers, and it hits the batter. So that'll load the bases for King. King in a position to extend their lead here in the top of the 8th as number 17, Aaron Foster, comes to the plate. Foster digs in, waits from counts. Here's the pitch. That one's high. It looks like Counts is going to have to finish this one out because no one is warming up in the West Virginia bullpen. Counts delivers. And Foster takes a big swing and fouls it away for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded for King here in the top of the 8th. They're currently up 8-7. Walker delivers. That ball's inside. For ball number 2. The pitch. High and away. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Walker has thrown a lot of pitches this afternoon, and it shows. Walker kicks and fires. That one smoked down the left field line, but drifts foul. He was in on the hands. Foster tried to turn on it, but wasn't quite quick enough. So we'll reset here in the top of the 8th. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. Peyton Day's on third. Represents the 9th run for King. Foster fouls it back. Day's on third, Harbin's on second. And number 6, Delaney Porter, is on first. Aaron Foster at the plate. The senior waits. She swings, pops it up, out of play left side, and that ball's going to fall foul. Nobody from West Virginia could get there in time. 3 Yellow Jackets were there, but none of them were on the ball. So Foster steps back into the batter's box. 3 balls, 2 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded still. Foster taps the plate, steps side to side, and waits. Emily Walker delivers another pitch, and Walker fouls another one away. Makes her coach Jake Cockrum dance to the side. Wind blowing straight out to center field here. Counts, waits, rocks back, winds, delivers. That ball is hit shallow left field, drifting, caught. But at least 1 run will score. Peyton Dye checks up, tags up, and trots home. So that'll advance the runners. So Aaron Foster, after a very long at bat, it's a fly ball about 210 feet into left field here at the Vic. But that does drive in a run, and now King up 9-7 with runners still in scoring position. 2 on, 2 out. And Haley Dye at the plate. She steps in, kicks that left foot back and waits. Swings and delivers. That's a base hit. And then some. That'll score 2. And Dye into second with the 2-run bases clearing double. And that puts King up 11-7. So both of these teams have suddenly decided they want to trade runs back and forth in spades. We've seen 12 runs since the top of the 5th. West Virginia's head coach not pleased with the ruling on the field. King getting ready to sub in a pinch runner for Dye. 00 Tori Ryan awaits the official word to jog on and take up her station at second base. Tori Ryan, a freshman from Bristol, Tennessee, a Tennessee High grad, seeing her first action of the day. Number 22, Carly Turner at the plate. Turner, big swing. Trying to add to the total here in the top of the 8th. 1 on, 2 out. No balls, 1 strike. King Tornado up now 11-7 over West Virginia. That one is fouled up and out of play and just past the backside of the visiting dugout. Turner digs in, she swings, pops that one up, shallow center field, and it's going to be fielded cleanly by Emily Clark. So that'll do it for King here on the top of the 8th, but not before they put 4 runs on the board and break up the tie. So West Virginia now needs to find some more magic and see if they can answer. This game got off to a fairly slow start. Both of these teams had already lost once today to Carson-Newman, the host school this afternoon. And through 3 innings, we'd scored 2 runs. And then from the 4th on, we have seen 16 runners cross the plate. The pitch, just outside. Nicole Counts has returned for her 8th half inning. Counts, though, enjoying another 4-run lead. King up 11-7 here in the bottom of the 8th. But King also had a 4-run lead going into the bottom of the 7th, and West Virginia answered and put 4 on the board to send us to extras. And King added 4. Curveball just crosses the outside inside corner for strike number 1. Emily Moore waits, rocks back, and takes strike 2. Moore, a senior from Mann, West Virginia, and Mann High School. That pitch low and away. Ball chopped back to the pitcher. She looks at second. Doesn't make a play. It was an interesting decision by Nicole Counts to not even try to throw the runner out at first. She rocks back, dips, and fires. For ball one. 1 on, 1 out. The West Virginia University Yellow Jackets trying to answer here in the bottom of the 8th. They gave up 4 in the top of the 8th, the first frame of extras. Counts, rocks. That one is just outside. The West Virginia Yellow Jacket dugout having some fun here this afternoon. That pitch is thrown right down the middle for strike number 2. Nicole Counts has put in a ton of work today. She entered the day with an ERA of 7.93, 1 win, 1 loss, in 3 appearances. Lindsey Ferris fouls that one away and fouls this one away. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Ferris. Ferris, a sophomore from Hurricane, West Virginia. And is transferred in, it looks like, from Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin at Green Bay. And then she smacks one to shallow left. That'll advance the runner. Ferris dances past first, thinks better of it, and trots back. So runners on the corners now for West Virginia here in the bottom of the 8th. They're down 4. Cockrum calls a huddle. Not making any defensive substitutions. No one from either team is warming up in their respective bullpens. So the pitchers of record at the moment should close this one out for both sides. Kings got 1 out. Counts looks in. She rocks and delivers. And that one's outside. Which has been Counts' placement of choice this afternoon. She rocks and delivers again. That one up the middle. Tinsley's going to feel it. 4-6-3 double play. She turned that one quick. A little bit of redemption for Tinsley Thompson, and that'll do it, sports fans. The King Tornadoes survive extra innings, and they win this afternoon 11-7, knocking off the West Virginia University State Yellow Jackets. Here at Carson-Newman University. So King picks up 1 win today after falling to the Eagles earlier this afternoon. Your final score 11-7. And that'll do it for us here on the Eagle Sports Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kyle Benjamin, saying thanks for watching on behalf of everyone here at Carson-Newman University. We will see you next time.